Breaking inputs coming in as far as the POK protest is concerned. 30 individuals killed as tensions there escalate. Shehbaz Sharif has crushed dissent. The protesters are on the streets. They've retaliated as well. And in this clash between the protesters and the forces there, 200 people have been injured while after the police opened fire and used pellet guns and tear gas shells, 30 people have been killed. UK parliamentarians have expressed concerns over the situation in POK, the protest taking place, and the number of people who've been killed as well. Let's go across to Ankit, who's getting us more details on that. The people hit out streets protesting against reserving seats there, against Shehbaz Sharif, against the Pakistani Army Chief Asim Munir. And we're given to understand, Ankit, 30 people have lost their life.
Yes, absolutely. 30 people have lost their life. More than 200 people are injured. What we are learning is that still now the massive protest continues in Pakistan occupied Kashmir in different districts, whether it is Mirpur, Bimbar, Neelam Valley, Muzaffarabad, especially the Rawalakot. It is the triggering point where from the protest started. And today is the 9th of June. Today they have given a call of Muzaffarabad Chalo. And today we have seen in the Bimbar where the army convoy was stopped, there was a massive pellet guns. They opened the fire, and after that this triggered to the stone pelting. The locals have started chanting against the Pakistani government, Pakistani army, and the Pakistani Rangers. It started from we have seen from the last 5 days there has been a massive protest, but from last 2 days there has been a protest. The Pakistani Rangers, Pakistani army opens the fire on the protesters, and this clearly shows that human right violation in Pakistan occupied Kashmir. Not only in the Pakistan occupied Kashmir, but we have seen the protests outside the Pakistani consulate in UK especially, where they were protesting Pakistan occupied Kashmir. The residents of people who are living in the different countries, they have protests against the Pakistani government outside the Pakistani consulate, and the member of parliament in UK have written a letter to the foreign secretary regarding the current situation of Pakistan occupied Kashmir. 144 has been imposed.
Dissent is being silenced in Pak occupied Kashmir. Brutal force has been used against the protesters. Let's in fact take a look at the visuals on your screens of how there's stone pelting happening, which happened in retaliation to the forces there opening fire using pellet guns and tear gas shells at the protesters, who in fact were protesting against the decision of reserving 12 seats. So that was the trigger, in fact. 12 seats quota plan led to these protests, which has killed around 30 people. This move for reserving 12 seats for refugees was opposed by people who hit the streets. They came under fire. They were shot up at by the forces for protesting, for raising their voice. Trigger number 2 was a ban on the JAAC, which ignited the outrage. Protest group reportedly banned by administration. Charges of diluting local representation. Then trigger number 3 was protester death that fueled unrest. Shahzeb Habib was reportedly shot dead. Funeral turned into anti-government protest. Crackdown deepens and the tension escalates there.